Welcome everyone to another Trax on Sundays. I'm Trax Max, and this is another Raid Shadow Legends video, guys. We're on the Only Voids account, and there is a Champion Chase tournament going on. Finally, it's happening, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, we have a 2x Voids. We've been waiting for this the moment we started this account. All the people who are participating in this are super excited, super stoked, because this is the first time we've been able to actually get 2 times a chance of pulling an epic or a legendary even. But let's be honest, with an epic, we'd be very happy already. There's so many good ones out there. I'm not going to name all of them, but yeah, this is going to be a game changer, because even if we don't pull any epics or legendaries, take a look at this roster right now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 champions we can use right now. So we're going up to 25 after today's video, which is a huge chunk. If you look at all these, about 10 of these I pulled and the other ones I summoned. So we're basically doubling our champion pool today, which is huge, right? Despite the fact that it could be all rares, that's possible, but we've all seen what I've been able to do with some rares of these void rares so far. So hey, maybe there's some other jewels in there that we haven't found out about yet, and we'll see when that happens. I guess we'll get right into it. I should have room because I don't really have that many champions to begin with. Yep, so that's easy. Okay. I'm gonna do these one by one. It makes it a little bit more interesting. I could pop them all 10 at once and we'd be done in 2 minutes, but that's not so fun. So here we go. Come on. Starts off with a blue, but that's all right. Eviscerator, HWZ came up with a really nice use for this champion in Arena. She has this passive where she attacks an enemy champion with a default skill whenever they are healed or receive a buff. Now, in Arena, that happens quite a lot. Attacks one random enemy if multiple enemies are healed or receive a buff at the same time. So he just built her to nuke, basically, and like when a Sify put up like 3 buffs, she was like, aha. And I think she actually one-shot some champions. I have to rewatch that because it's been a while, but I think she could actually put out some decent damage if you have that kind of end game gear, right? So, but interesting. 2-hitter on the A1. 15% chance of inflicting critical hit. Always nice. You only need 85% chance, and has a 50% chance of placing a small poison for 2 turns if the attack is critical, which you'll make sure it is. So basically 50-50 shot at putting a small poison. Not too bad. Not amazing, but it's like a little built-in toxic set, basically, right? And that's an AoE here, has a 50% chance of placing the small defense down for 2 turns. Goes up to 65, 75, okay. It does remain on a 4-turn cooldown, which kind of sucks. Let's be real, that's not great. That could go down to 3-turn, would be a lot better. I'd probably use her over that undead guy that we have already. Oh, didn't mean to do that. But still, pretty cool, right? All right. That's one. That's 1 dark elf extra. I don't know who this is, and that's usually a bad sign. If I don't know who they are, it's usually not so great. I think I've read this kit before, and I'm not going to be too happy about it, I don't think. Attacks one enemy has a 15% chance of decreasing target's turn meter by 15%. Goes up to a 30% chance. That's not good at all. That's really bad. AoE, 30%, or I mean 100% chance of placing decreased accuracy. That does go to a 3-turn cooldown. Decrease accuracy, I don't know, man. Maybe Hydra. but it's an attack-based champion, so it's probably going to be hard to keep her alive. Maybe she hits hard. I don't know. If she hits hard, it could possibly be something. But and this is a attack one enemy again, so single hitter, and has a 35% chance, goes up to 50% chance of granting an extra turn. I don't know. 4-turn cooldown. Crit rate in dungeons is a nice aura though. Although we do have a Boro with her nice attack one right now. Maybe this could be used for something. Looks like Faction Wars right now, to be honest. Why do I keep going back? Alright, come on. Can we see purple? No, we see blue again. Oh, Bloodhorn. Is he the guy? Yeah, he's the guy you get from Tag Team, right? Yeah. So I was saying I kind of wanted to keep him, right? Because he has this ally protection, and it's only on 2 allies, but it's on a 3-turn cooldown. And I mean, this is still really, really strong if you can protect the 2 that you want to protect. And I think he chooses like the lowest HP himself, but I'm not completely sure on that. I think that's how it works. It's also possible he just takes... No, actually, I believe I tested this, right? He takes the first and the second in your turn order, I think. I think it was like that. So you can set this up, basically. I know you can set it up that he does the ally protection on the ones that you want. I know that for sure. But yeah, I thought it was first and second in your turn in your team order. So that's a really, really strong ability right here. You can take this guy up to 60, and he can help you do your 21 faction wars, your highest stage of faction wars, right? Other than that, decrease accuracy, but I mean, 30% chance, not really great. And this is kind of cool, I guess. With an ally hit with a critical hit, places a the big one actually, the big continuous heal buff on them for 1 turn. Big fat juicy HP aura for the faction wars, nice as well. I mean, he's just a support, right? That's all he is. He's not wow, super amazing or anything like that. I'm probably not going to build him for much else than faction wars at this point anymore, but if I had him in the beginning, I probably would have used him in dungeon stuff just because ally protection really is that strong. I almost clicked the X again, man. I almost did it. Worst case scenario, we can also just build another broad maul, right? That's also an option if we get the other part that we need for doing so. But yeah, not sad about that one either. Now this is basically like there's a couple of really, really, really good rares, and this is one of them. This is one of them that can actually set up a lot of things. She can set up some speed teams for dungeons, and she can be used to set up unkillables in the Demon Lord, in Clan Boss. Now, she doesn't get used that often for the second part, for the Clan Boss, but there are some comps that you can use with her. So, it's all about this, right? The decreased cooldown of an ally's skill by 2 turns. This skill does not affect of all allies, obviously. All ally skills by 2 turns. The skill does not affect this champion or other champions with a skill, so you can't have like 2 renegades doing that to each other. Not like Yumiko's, right? Like Yumiko's do that. They just reset their skills the whole time, flipping back. So basically, your nuker is just doing its strongest ability all the time. She doesn't have that, but she can reset everything. Well, give everything 2-turn cooldown less, and she does have to take 30% of her max HP to do so. And even if this will kill the champion, she will still do that. It's on a 5-turn cooldown. Now, there's some pretty cool clown boss comps you can use with her. But the key usually is that you can only book this once, so that it's on a 6-turn cooldown. So when you get her to like a 2-1 ratio, she's doing this once every cycle, right? So every cycle of the clan boss, if she's on a 2-1 and this is only booked once, so on a 6-turn cooldown, she will use this once in that cycle. And there's some teams out there that can remain unkillable because of her, which is pretty cool. So yeah, it's one of the pieces of the puzzle, if you will. Or if we would pull a seer, she would be, the champion that resets your whole thing, resets the seer, lets the seer blow up the waves, the second waves, right? And continue your journey through the dungeon. But yeah, I'm happy with this one for sure. Really, really good. Renegade is an OG. She's fantastic. Malbranche. I think she's like a bomber or something. Attacks one enemy, decreases bomb debuff detonation countdowns by 1 turn. Yeah, so one of these is going to be a bomb. Attacks one enemy 2 times, places a counterattack buff on this champion for 2 turns. Yeah, I'm not really sure what that. I guess. Hmm. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know what I was gonna say, but I'm not really sure what these have to do with each other, really. Attacks when enemy has a, what is that? 75? No, 85%. It's one of those weird ones again. 85% chance of placing a bomb debuff that detonates after 3 turns. This is on a 4-turn cooldown. This places 1 bomb on 1 enemy. Man, that's weak, isn't it? Does give an aura for arena battles, but I don't know, man. Wow. Not too crazy about this one, not gonna lie. Arena offense, she gets a 4.5. Why? Why would you use this champion? I'm really curious. If you have maybe if you have like a debuff spread or something, but even then, she's really fast. I'll give her that. She didn't even get the accuracy to place her bombs. Dude, no. I'm not a fan. Not a fan of this. I don't. These ratings are insane, dude. How is she getting these kind of ratings? Yeah, I don't know. I don't believe those ratings. I mean, we're gonna have to bring her up a little bit anyway, because I mean she's there, so I'll probably 50 her at the very least, and we can kind of feel what she's worth and all that. But looking at her kit, I'm not too impressed. Come on, can we get some purple? There we go. And it's a Basher. All right. Now, Basher is. He's good for Arena. He's good for Faction Wars. He can be good in Doom Tower a little bit, I guess, since increasing the cooldown of all target skills by 2 turns is pretty good. You kind of lock them out for. Well, it's actually you lock them out for 1 turn, right? But on a 3-turn cooldown, so yeah, not bad. Definitely not bad. Has a 75% chance of placing Weaken on the A1. Also not shabby. 4 times at random, block buffs. 4-turn cooldown. Uh, hmm. Maybe we can use that for Hydra. I mean, it is a block buffs, and you kind of need that in Hydra, and I'm lacking that right now, so yeah, I don't know. But we'll build them for sure. There's no doubt we're gonna build them or not. Because I need, like, my arena team really needs some help. So this guy is gonna help, hopefully do that, help us there. Um, because I'm still stuck on that Great Hall 7 thing. That is a ridiculous mission in the beginning. Let's see. Did anyone use him in Hydra? No, probably not. Okay. Uh, Shogun's Grove. Yeah, all the keeps and stuff. Yeah, he's fine everywhere here. He gets a better rating in Faction Wars than in an Arena. That's crazy. But yeah, okay. Arena champion. Fine. I'll take it. I'll take it. It's not amazing. Could have been a lot better, but whoa, dude. Slow down. Double Renegade. We got a reset team already. All right. So now we just need like a huge nuker. I guess Skull Crown can be a huge nuker. So Skull Crown does her nuke. Renegade resets. Skull Crown does her nuke. Third wave, Renegade resets, and Skull Crown does her nuke. Et voila. The whole thing is set. Now, Double Renegade is actually also interesting for things for perhaps Spider, because we only have one Cold Heart, right? And we want that A3 as much as we can get it. So if we can maybe set something up where, yeah, we have like a double Renegade, just resetting that and getting that back as soon as possible. We might be cooking there, right? But that's silly, man. Come on. There's more champions than just Renegade. I mean, I'll take two, sure, but give me some other stuff to go alongside of it. That's not a guy I wanted to see at all. Get out of here. Yeah, just get out. Don't want to see you. Already had two of you. Daywalker. Now, this guy I've been thinking about recently, and I know he's not good, but he is kind of cool. And I don't know, I feel like I have to build him for some reason. Wait, why does he get a 5 in Phantom? Um, huh. Is it because he resets or something? Wow, that's a juicy arena crit rate. What? Crit rate in arena battle. So they want you to use him in arena? He's an arena specialist. Well, he's HP based, which usually means not the greatest nuker. Although two of the best Void nukers are HP based. I don't expect Sir Daywalker here with his halberdier or whatever it is to actually hit very hard, but let's go over his kit real quick. Attacks one enemy, places an extra hit if the target has more HP than this champion. Bro, it's an HP. Whoa, wait, this is attack based? Okay, this is attack based. I thought he was an HP. Alright, well, I guess you need attack for this. A1. The A2 places a 25% ally protection buff on all allies for 2 turns, places a block debuffs buff on this champion for 2 turns, removes all debuffs from this champion. What? So, a small ally protection on all allies, and block debuffs on himself. Huh. I wonder how the clan boss reacts to that. Does the clan boss go for the ally protected, or does the clan boss go for the one that just has a block debuff? Even though it should know that it can't stun this one. That's interesting, actually. It's interesting because we know that his passive revives his champion with 30% HP and attacks all enemies after being killed. This hit cannot be critical. that goes very well with a crit rate arena battle aura. Who designed this champion, dude? So he's like, he's supposed to be smacking, but he's also supposed to be ally protecting and block debuffing. And I, I'm, I don't know. I don't know about this one. I have no clue whatsoever what to do with this guy. Uh, only one left, guys. Only one left. What do we have to show for it? We have a arena champ and we have 2 renegades. Kind of sad, isn't it? That's not super amazing to me. I don't know what you guys think about that, but not too amazing. Oh, we got one more shot. We got 1 epic so far, so come on. 1 epic per 5 should kind of... No, I guess that's on the high end, right? But hey, I feel like we can deserve some high-end luck here. Now, it's a blue, and it's going to be... Okay, he's pretty good. Seducer is okay. He has a sleep on the A1. That's not super relevant for us right now. He has an AoE small decrease attack, but it's 100%, so that's kind of nice. And then he has increased defense, small version again, and a block debuff on all allies for 2 turns on a 4-turn cooldown. So basically, you can use him in Clan Boss to make sure that you don't get stunned. Yeah, and then he has this passive, I guess it is. No, this is also a move, but it's only available when Temptress is on the same team, so it's never going to be available for us, right? Would have been nice, but getting the big ally protection buff on the allies and block damage on himself. But still, this is really good, though. Like, this move right here is going to help. Well, should help us in Clan Boss. This should help us in Clan Boss. Even if it's only the small one, it should be pretty decent for us. And that is also a decent aura, which we can actually use in the Clan Boss. So, nice. Not bad. Not completely what we were hoping for, of course, but it's not bad. Well, there you have it. Yeah, we still have 0 Sylvan Watchers. Like, none. I guess in the rare slot, there's only the Knot. But you do have a couple of epics here. So, we don't have any of those. Dwarves, we had a couple of shots. Actually, quite a few, right? They have 4 rares. We have seen 0 of them. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 epics, which we've also seen 0 of. Yeah, I mean, there were a couple of dwarves here that we would have loved to pick up, but we didn't get any of those. We did boost this faction quite a bit, getting ourselves 2 renegades, a Daywalker, meh, and then, of course, we already had the Skull Crown, which I guess that squad should be able to push a little higher now, right? Dark Elves got another treat here as well with the Eviscerator. Not amazing. You probably would have rather seen Painkeeper or Paragon, but at least it wasn't Harvester. Let's see, what else do we get? Undead, right? Undead, we got a little boost. We already got a Kafru. We're gonna get more of them, obviously. I'm gonna try to pick up 3 if I can, but we'll have 2 for sure. Now, we already had Bloat Wraith, and we obviously had Arbalester, but now we got a Seducer in the mix, which, you know, with these moves, he's really good. He's going to help us. His ratings here are really good as well. They're all green except for Fire Knight, which makes sense because he doesn't have multi-hitters or anything like that. So, but definitely gonna build that guy. What else do we have? Demon Spawn, I pulled someone, right? Yeah. Her, but I don't know, man. I mean, again, we'll take her up to like 50, I guess, and we'll mess around a little bit with her, but not too promising. Orcs, I'm still orkless, I think. Well, we've had Huntress, obviously, but she was fused into Broadmaw, so we're still without an orc. Now we have two Skinwalkers, the Basher that we pulled, and a Bloodhorn, so we can actually start doing that now, our Skinwalker faction, because I had 0 stars on that, I think. Lizardmen, we did not pull any, right? Right. Okay, so we're still just stuck on Broadmaw. That's Lizardmen again. Ogren, we're just stuck with our 2 rock beasts that we created ourselves. So I guess if we want to climb there, we're going to have to create some more of those. Barbs, we are still on the same 2 that we had, which are Ox and Ragemonger. Ragemonger being pretty phenomenal. Surprised, because I did not expect that at all, but he has been pretty good. He's almost able to solo the boss on stage 14, but his stats are just not there yet. If I could give him a little bit more speed and a little bit more defense and HP, or resistance to resist like the burns or the poisons, he would get there. So, I mean, he's not far from actually soloing the Faction Wars boss on stage 14. Let that sink in for a second. It's a rare. That's crazy that a rare is able to do that. We got a second Justice CR, the fusible champion. But we also got a Confessor, so I guess now we almost have like a full squad going. If I make another one of these, we could have 5 champions, I guess. Cool. The only really good one there is Draconis. He's pretty good. I got him at 6-star already, so I just need to book him still, I think, and give him masteries and stuff. But I mean, he's fine, but do I think he's gonna be able to like carry us through the whole thing? Not really. And yeah, I don't really know what to think about this one. I think she might just kind of suck. I don't know. Is she one of the ones that we need for the fusion, actually? Because maybe that fusion is actually just going to be better. Aha, she is. Hmm. So maybe just keep it for this guy, even though this guy isn't crazy good either, I don't think. I'm not sure. I've never actually built this guy, so he might just be better than everything that we currently have. And I'm sure he's probably better than this champion anyway. But we'll see. So, high elves, did we pick up any high elves? Nope. Reliquary Tender is going to have to do the tending herself. And here we are still without a champion as well. We have no banner lords, eh? Nothing. Nope, nothing. Huh. So we have quite a few factions that we just don't have a single champion at all, which is, eh, not great. Not great. But yeah. It is what it is, man. So those were our void shards, and we need 3,000 points to get this dude. We're at 800. So I guess we'll pull some of these on stream while you guys are here. I need some chickens anyway for some uh training that's also going on right now. I can't do another 10 pop because I don't have enough silver. So we'll do a couple of these until my silver's gone, and then I'm just gonna let you guys go because it's kind of been a sad episode. No, I was super stoked and excited about this one, but I mean, Basher is okay, right? We need some help in arena, so we got some help in arena. I can't complain there. The double Paragon is definitely going to be something for the account in the future. I don't really know what I'm going to be able to do with them right now, but they are going to be good nonetheless. Oh, there's an epic. Would have loved to see that in the Void department, but guess we get some 4-star chickens, right? Oh, that's something. More epics, please. No, just blues, clues. All right, that was it. That was my silver. So that's all I'm gonna be pulling on stream right now, and that'll put us to 1200. So I'm gonna have to do some more farming for silver, probably, and Fire Knight. Yeah, we still have a way to go here for Fire Knight, and then yeah, I'll summon the rest. But yeah, that was it for this week, I'm afraid. Hope you guys pull a little better than I did. And yeah, if you have any comments, any champions that you know, like, hey, Trax, you should really double check that champ because they're very good in this area of the game that I'm not seeing right now. Yeah, let me know in the comments. Anyways, hope you all have a nice rest of your weekend, and I'll catch you guys next week. Peace.